3 down, 1 to go, and then straight flush. What are you doing? It's I, Territorial. You back to West Princess Evangile with Happiness Blind. We've done Ritsuko, Shiho, and Ayaka. Let's go to Epilogue and use our new hand. What does he say? Generation has been approved and Messiah safely able to stay at his nest. After a brief moment of relief, the two worry whether or not they'll end up in the same class after they're here. To this May, they end up in separate classes. We know that from Ritsuko Shiho's route that she was in the same class as us. Neither is shown before favor. She agrees in exchange for one job. Actually, Axel was the shortest, only spanning 3 parts. I don't know how this could turn out, but we'll see. After I stopped knocking, my bedroom door opened. The door opened slowly and peeled away the darkness, standing in the light on the hallway. I see my girl in silhouette in the light. Jason, sorry for the wait. Hey. Are you ready? Yeah. What about you, Issa-san? Don't worry about my flashlight. Put the switch and the circle of light appeared on the adjacent wall. Okay, let's go. I nodded and closed open the window. There's probably no reason to worry about being overheard, but it was an atmosphere thing. Jumped down from the veranda and dashed across the lawn, swiftly yet quietly. Luckily, the room was on the first floor, so even though it was past curfew, it was easy to escape. I'm really nervous. I was playing a little too. It was spring break. We weren't sneaking out in the middle of the night to have fun, though. You are motivated, Issa-san. I was sincerely impressed. His message to me, I was surprised. Well, aren't you curious? Of course I am. This was now a co-ed institution, so I was officially allowed to stay. Issa and I got closer than before, so I had very little to complain about. However, as a new term approached, Issa and I heard some unfortunate news. Classes are being split up. Meeting the staff office is the ballsy thing to do. It was, but some now I have sets of nails, so that is direct. But look at R.C. Lupin. Just a little guy, giddy thought. The new class assignments should be finalized now, so the list was likely locked away in the staff office. So as you can take a peek. These 30 people was very clear about what happened. For now, I never really cared who I was classmates with. But what people I got along with was about as far as I ever went. She probably felt the same way too. But now there was someone in my life I just really wanted to be classmates with. Being seen next to her make it more amazing. I really do hope I can be with her. Probably thinking about it yet again. Just sneaking out in the middle of the night like this reminds me of that night. Ah, night you first met, you mean? Well, the first was the second, remember? That's right. It's like every night looking for potential transfer students with the Guardian chasing you. Didn't understand the situation at the time, but looking back now, you were motivated. So I call it my best feature. There he is, though. Without that, we might never even see each other ever again. You're one person too. You're the one that saved me, after all. Well, I couldn't just look the other way. It makes so wonderful. You sound smart cheerfully. Pretty true in some serious ways, doesn't it? Oh, we have a good time. Let's go that way for a while. Oh, yeah. That way, we're walking through Itorich Shaman, a path that has cherry trees. That explains the name. Hey, do you remember? It's been years since then. Right here and said, welcome to Vincent S. Of course, I can never forget. such an important plot point. I mean, event.
今夜はあなたと出会えて本当に良かった。
I'm glad I met you tonight.
番線路へようこそ。
Welcome to Nest. Then I really decided Ben like my guardian angel saved me from my dire circumstances. You know what? I never imagined that my guardian angel would be the most important person in my life.
本当、不思議な縁よ。
Yeah, it's rather serious.
だって私は1年前まではほとんどここから出ることもなくて。
Part of that, I really left the campus grounds.
いくら同じ5町内に住んでいるとはいえ、会う機会なんてそうはなかったはずだもの。
If we lived in the same city, our chances of meeting were slim. Yeah, he lived here on the lofty mountain while I was on some rundown plot of land.
それが今では他人ではないんだもの。
Now, we're as far from strangers as one can be. When I first made love, she said, "We're not strangers anymore, are we?" It brushed without the memory. I thought she read my mind. Mrs. Son laughed.
何を急に赤くなっているのかしら?
What's so bad all of a sudden? How can you tell when it's dark out?
わかるわね。私はマサヤさんの考えなら何でもお見通しなんだから。
Right, the one thing you get right this second. You guys think all the time. Yeah, okay, what's it going? Who's its conscious started looking at her?
ちょっと待ってよ。
Oh, wait for me. You changed the door, I felt no resistance as I pulled. It's unlocked. Okay, let's go. Right. I was starting to feel nervous about breaking into the school building. We saw I was nervous too.
毎日通っているところなのに、夜の校舎ってなんだか不気味よね。
Okay, let's not hold the paper doll and pull on it, or we'll be stuck somewhere we don't want to be. With no escape. I'm just saying. I come here every day, there's something here about being in school at night. Yeah, I don't come here I never come here to one at night unless it were a test of courage.
肝試し? 下界ではそんなことするの?
Yeah, unfortunately. Some are not as good as others. Discouraged? Do you use that in the real world? Yeah, you have to do it in this?
しないわね。夏休みにみんなでしたのが初めてね。
We did on summer vacation for the first time. Oh, we went into the kiddo on Bell Tower.
そう。まあ、あの時はマサヤさんが怪我をしてそれどころではなくなったけど。
We were to the edge of the town so we couldn't complete it. I got hurt, I hit my head and was bleeding profusely. But the impact also caused the flood of lost memories to return. Not sense to do it, I guess. Maybe try to discourage again sometime?
いいわよ。やっぱり怖いもの。
This room is rather frightening, though. Curtains were drawn in the staff office, rendering it pitch black.
じゃあ手分けして探しましょう。
Right, let's move and start searching. Gotcha.
あとは。
Oh, here it is. Really? We grabbed her. We put down the bundle of printed documents.
来年度のクラス分け名簿。やっぱりこれだわ。
You see, next to is class distribution roster. Yes, this is it.
マサヤさんはこっちを見て。
Last time you look at this one. Sure. There were 4 printouts in total, each listed one class. Here's I hand me a piece of paper and I pointed my flashlight toward it in order to read the list of names.
あった。
Ah, here I am. Struggle at the same time. We turned to look at each other. Our names were listed in 2 separate documents, which meant...
やっぱり前もって調べておいて正解だったわね。
Beforehand was the right decision. While I was feeling discouraged, it sounds green from ear to ear. Speaking of which, I'm wondering something. Is the only one to sneak in there to find out the results of the order, are we?
いいえ、もちろん純粋に気になったということはあるわ。けれど、ちゃんと目的もあったのよ。
I was curious, of course, but I did come with the proper goal in mind. What goal? Stop boldly, completely ignoring my question.
悪い予感が見事的中して、こんなことをした甲斐もあったというものよ。
If this to be the case, it really was worth investigating. Just all we have for someone who just got bad news.
今日はもう遅いわね。明日またちゃんと説明するわ。
Day today. I'll explain everything tomorrow. Right. The next day, he was busy feeling rather anxious. Really unmotivated.
だからそれが私の取り柄なのよ。
Terry is my best feature. But is this really going to work?
わからないけど、でもとにかくやってみて損はないでしょ。理由だけならただってやつよ。
I don't know how we're trying. Was there? Words are free after all. True. She was that long as ever. Maybe it was that true optimism that she actually introduced that in the first place. No call this on the school for nothing.
今朝、おばあ様に電話して予定を聞いてあるの。
The guy this morning asked to meet with her.
特に学校に用事はないけれど、話があるなら来てくれるって。あと、校長先生は今日は終日いるそうよ。
Don't screw it, but you told me you couldn't buy and explain concerns regardless. All the headmistress will be here all day today too. Headmistress, huh?
何か?
What's wrong? Well, since we helped her out, I'm sure the chairwoman would be easy to talk to, but the headmistress...
あら、きっと大丈夫でしょう。
Only still hates me and Chiho's route, so she doesn't hate me completely at the moment. I'm sure it will be fine, huh? You think so?
だって、共学が決まった今、これ以上あなたを敵視する必要もないはずだし。
Now school is a segregation, you're no longer her enemy.
あとね、これは私の想像なのだけど。
This might just be my attention talking, but...
校長先生は、きっと、私のお母さんのことが頭にあったのだと思うの。
Maybe it was thinking about my mother the whole time. Kaori-san? Here's something about the Kaori-san was still waiting to be sentenced. The mother said it gets 20 years in prison.
お母さんと校長先生は、きっと、特別に仲が良かったんだわ。
Your mother and Miss had a particularly tight bond.
先生にとっては、多分、お母さんこそが変わらない万世夢の象徴だった。
Her mother had a symbolism of changing nature. Yes, together we got married and had a child. Kaori-san had remained rock-solid memories of its nest. Shadow clinging to something unchanging. That means the son's life would be more difficult.
でも、お母さんはもう、以前のお母さんではない。であれば、
We do it now, though, which means...
校長先生だって、目が覚めたことでしょう、きっと。
Miss is more in her right mind now, too. I see. Well, let's hope so. Either way, there's no sense worrying over how she would react. We just had to try.
じゃあ、まさやさん、3時になったら、おばあ様の理事長の部屋に行くわよ。
Is that because the head room was opposite 3 o'clock? Got it. However, when we came the time to make our requests to the two women,
一緒のクラスにしてほしいって。
put the same class together. When we had this all the ever smiled show, we had the bewilderment. Well, that's what I expected. Well, it was just so we could be together, we wasn't outrageous to ask of them. You know, if you're in high school and you have the right connections, you can get any class roster you want. I'm not kidding. Some classes didn't make any sense at all, but it didn't matter if they had connections. I did not have.
あのね、リセ。念のため言っておきたいのだけど。
Anyways, I'm going to tell you something to clear up any misunderstandings. Your son was right. It's about our Stacy's request. There was no malice in his eyes.
二人が別々のクラスになったのは、厳正な抽選の結果なのよ。
Well, great. Gambling in the school system. Just what I wanted to see. Okay, enough gambling when I play Fire Emblem. I don't need it here too. Replace the 7 cards to a strictly impartial lottery.
それは分かっています。そこを押して、なんとかお願いできないかと。
Sort of that, however, I was hoping you would be willing to make an exception.
いずれにしろ、職員室に忍び込んだことは、感心できませんね。
Yeah, I kind of was seeking the staff office. Yeah, they might have made it go south real quick.
それは、すみません。
Well, I'm sorry for that.
昔から無茶をする子だったけれど、恋人ができてもそれは変わらないようね。
You've always been a reckless girl. See if falling in love hasn't changed that.
あら、おばあ様、それは逆ですわ。
Rather, mostly the opposite.
逆というと、
The opposite?
恋人ができたからこそ、無茶もしたのです。だって、そうじゃありませんか？
She's right. Well, we just want to need more reckless, don't you think so?
なるほどね。
I see, I suppose that's true.
もう少し、あなたも悪びれなさいよ。
Will you be less brazen about it?
はい、すみません。
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
どうしましょう、校長先生。
What should you do, Madam Headmistress? Headmistress would turn us down, and that would be the end of it. Surprisingly, that was not the case.
これは個人的な事情ですが、私が香織様をかくまって話がこじれてしまったことに責任を感じています。
Well, it's a personal matter. I'm partially to blame for sheltering Kaori-san and making the situation worse.
その罪滅ぼしということではありませんが、一度くらいならわがままを聞いてあげてもいいかと思います。
I'm sorry for what I've done, but perhaps I can indulge you just this once.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you. Whoa. I can't believe that Mistress was being so nice. It's very affected how I see her going forward.
そう。校長先生がそうおっしゃるのであれば。
I see you've just met him, Mistress.
やった
Yes.
ただし、職員室に忍び込んだことの罪は、また話が別です。
However, the casting of the staff office is a different matter altogether.
そこで、二人には一つ仕事を申し付けましょう。
Is it been forest fires? Because his name isn't Josh, so I don't think it's screwed up that badly. That's what gonna be about the job.
仕事？なんでしょう。私、何でもやります。
Job nice, she'll do anything you ask. Yeah, same. Don't ever say, I'll do anything you ask. Never ever say those words to anyone. It's a bad idea.
よろしい。
Good. Cheryl nodded in satisfaction and invited me to sit on the sofa. Paul sat down on the other and Cheryl began to speak.
今、罰のように言いましたが、それでなくとも、リセット、そして、まさやくんの仕事として、ぴったりだと思うのです。
Feel as though we're punishing, but I actually feel it's a perfect job for the two of you.
私たちに、ぴったり？
Perfect? For us?
なぜなら、それは、教学科に関わることだからです。
He's introduced at the school. How does he exchange a glance?
教学科については、理事会でも早速、協議に入りました。席上、最も不安の声が上がったのは、
The room presided discussed the subject barely anything. My biggest concern is
どうやって世間に変革の事実を宣伝していくか
how does
ということなのです。
how does it know about the change?
思えば、私たちは閉ざされた世界で生きてきて、外部との交信の仕方といったものを知らなかったのでした。
That means you guys live in something of a bubble. We don't really have across the world.
無論、再来年度に向けて、プロの手助けを借りることも考えていますが、予算も無尽蔵にあるわけではない。
And that's where we come in, right? Of course, some board members like to have professional help in preparing for the year next, but we also wish to be careful with our funds.
したがって、自分たちでできることは、何でも自分たちでする。
Therefore, like to
基本でしょう。
do anything you can. That is essentially what it boils down to.
つまり、私たちで宣伝するようにという、そういうことですね、おばあ様。
In other words, you want us to promote the school. Is that right, grandmother?
その通り。
That's correct.
あら、じゃあ、 仕事で日本一周できるということに。
Oh, we travel the country then?
これこれ。何もそこまでしろとは言いません。確かに我が校は全国から子女が集まっていますが、
No, this
そ
is
れはそれ。
no, it doesn't go that far. Should be a separate protocol of the country, but that's a separate matter.
まずは足元を固めることが必要でしょう。
First, need to solidify our base.
わかりました。この剣ヶ丘町において宣伝活動に励めばいいということですね、おばあ様。
Let's do a promotion campaign here in Sugioka then.
ええ。では、頼みましたよ。二人とも。
Yes, well then, we're counting you two.
はい。
Yes, ma'am. Roger that.
いいのですか、理事長。宣伝という大事な仕事を学生に任せてしまって。確かにあの二人、行動力はありそうですが。
Was it mentioned, Roman? They did an important job at corner school to prepare students. I understand they're motivated, but...
もちろん、学生のすることですから。それが大きな意味を持つとは、私も考えていません。
Of course, they're always students. I can't imagine that having any significant impact.
では、やはり単なる罰というおつもりでしょうか。
Then, no use punishment?
いいえ、それも違います。私はね、校長先生。
No,
あ
I
の
did.
二人が頑張る姿が、周りに影響を与えてくれることを望んでいるのです。
That's clever. No, it isn't. I think my is just... The artists and two of them work might inspire others, inspire those around them.
周り生徒のことですか？
Those around them. You mean the students?
そう。生徒たちのボートによって決まったこととはいえ、やっぱり不安に思う子も多いことでしょう。
Yes. While it was sad by vote, I believe many of our students are still uncertain.
学校の主役はあくまで学生たちです。彼女たちがその気になってくれなければ、先が思いやられますからね。
School ultimately belongs to the students. If we cannot get them on our side, we may not have a future.
なるほど。
I see. The guy accepted the job at the time, but the two of us were completely stumped. In the end, we decided to reach out to our friends for help.
相談に乗るのはいいけれど、一緒のクラスになりたいからってそこまでするなんて、あなた方の大概ね。
Have it help, but two also seems to be in the same class as that brazen of you.
だって1年間よ。日曜日を除いても1年312日だわ。それにかける6時間してみなさいな。
We should be together the whole year, right? Your school sign is 312 days. Now multiply that by 6 hours and what do you get?
知らないわよ。
312 times 6? Let's see, that... 1,872 hours.
答えは1872時間。それだけの時間を一緒に過ごせるかどうかの瀬戸際なのだから、それは必死にもなるじゃない。
See, I can do simple math. Answer is 1,872 hours. Thought losing that much time together would drive anyone to desperation.
ね
Right? Right.
え。はいはい。ほんと、しょうがないわね。
He says, sure you are pitiful.
これがバカップルの生態ってやつか。
Well, I know Messiah's a fool. I don't know about Reese. I think she's smarter than he is. In more than one way. Ah, so they by fools in love.
そこ、メモを取らないように。
Please stop taking notes.
気持ちはわかりますが、それでも夜の校舎に忍び込んだという話には驚かされてしまいました。
How do you feel? Judge, you broke into the school at night to do it, though.
先生に頼み込むにしても、新学期が始まってからではさすがに遅いでしょ。それで、ね。
As you started, it would have been too late to change it, so, you know.
お二人は同級生だから、そんな贅沢も言えるのです。
Those would be in the same grade as well.
沢？
Luxury?
私とお姉様は、お互いどれだけ望んだとしても、決して同じクラスにはなれないのです。こんな理不尽が、この中にあるなんて。
I'm sorry, no matter how much we wish it for it, we'll never be the same class. Such a cruel world we live in.
お互いって、私は望んだことはないけれど。
You see, we didn't wish for that at all.
そんな
Oh no!
まあ、留年するわけにもいかないから。
It's always going to be held back a year.
ともあれ、要望が認められたのは幸いでしたね。
You guys, he's referring to have your request granted. Yes. Yes, it's a grand vote. We all started hanging out like this. It's really nice to have friends. Too bad Akasan and Miko-san graduated, though. That's right, Miko's also an upperclassman.
それで、早速ですけれど、宣伝活動って、どんなことしたらいいと思う？
Now, you say to the point. What should we do to promote the school?
前に、文化祭と体育祭で外にお客さんを呼んだじゃない？時のことが参考になるんじゃないかな、やっぱり。
That's a village for the culture of festivals, right? We start a cue from that.
ああ、確かにそうね。文化祭の時にやったことって、確か。
Oh, very good point. Culture festival we did.
これでしょ、これ。
Yes, remember? So just pretended to click the camera shutter.
ああ、そうね。自治体の広報誌に載せられるというので、張り切って撮ったんだわ。
That's just how that went. Oh, of course, took pictures to advertise the school in the miso brochure.
じゃあ、また私の出番かしらね。生徒会長のこと、120% 増しで映してあげる。
This time I shall once again. Madam President, I'll make you 120 times bigger.
何
That.
を回せないの。
Bigger how exactly?
いえ、写真はもういいわ。だって、私の写真を配ったところでしょうがないし。
No pictures. No, people won't be necessary. There's no point in getting on a picture now anyway.
あら残念。でも、校舎とか敷地内の写真は必要でしょ？
Oh, too bad. But these pictures of the grounds, right?
それはね、普通のパンフでも必ず載せるポイントでしょうし。
There's some things you can put in a normal pamphlet.
了解。じゃあそれは私に任せて。
Roger, leave it to me.
ありがとう。頼むわね。
Thanks, I'm counting on you. Shall I send the public office again?
それはこの後私が行ってみるわ。
Yes, I'll go myself later.
あとは、前回は果たせなかった部長内にポスターを貼ってみるというのはいかがでしょう。
AK post on COQ leaving on to last time?
私のパン作りのお師匠さんに頼めば、きっと商店街のお店も協力してくれると思いますが。
And we had to ask them this time because we're trying to improve integration, which means cash flow will go up theoretically. That's why begging professors to help, they would surely ask all the local restaurants to assist us. I would please let me mention of baking.
やりましょう。
Yes, please do.
ただ、ポスターをするとなると、それなりに時間がかかるんじゃない？業者さんに頼むんでしょ？
We don't need pressure, we have Tommy-san. That's what I would say, but I'm Davies now, so should probably not say that. Probably don't say from time to time, I think we need to ask professional too.
保護者向け説明会の記念すべき第1回は、ゴールデンウィークに開くそうなの。だから、まだ間に合うわ。
First professional meeting for parents will be held during the Golden Week. We still have time.
なるほどね。
I see.
あとは、ホームページ？
What about a homepage?
そうね。
Of course. I'll handle that then.
お願い。
Please do.
この前、テレビの動物番組を見ていたのですが、
Not a lot of folk on television once.
来場者が少なくなって経営の危機に陥った水族館を一人の従業員の熱意が救ったそうなのです。
We heard about that. He doesn't work there anymore. Heard about to close down due to lack of business, but the employee worked hard to save it.
その人はどんなことをしたの？
Oh, what did he do?
手始めに 最寄り駅の駅前でチラシを配ったということです。
Please get out fires at a nearby station.
どれほど配れるかはわかりませんが、そうしたことも必要なのではないでしょうか。
I don't know how many you managed to hand out, but perhaps we should do something similar.
なるほどね。確かにそうね。
I see, you're right. You just sound not looking impressed.
じゃあ、やるべきことはそんなところね。私はこれからお役所に行って。
Yeah, good start. Let's see. I should have focused us now then.
まさやさんはホームページ、タミエさんは写真と。じゃあ、お願い。他の人は先にチラシに載せる内容なんかを詰めておいてもらえるかしら。
Someone handled the homepage. Time will take pictures. Rest of you, we guys have with the information you see in the flyers.
わかりました。
Understood. For that reason, it's not bad to us.
みんな、ありがとう。
Thank you, everyone.
私たちの愛のために、こんなにも協力してくれるなんて。
So, between all this, this effect just goes and then it stops. To improve the quality effect, get that, set it to loop, and then set it to loop, and then set up a cutoff point like it takes another flag to code, and then the flag has when this ends, loop it, and then it'll automatically loop for you, and it says and the other flag says upon click, and upon click, cancel and remove effect. Just for those poetic words with glistening eyes.
あのね、何も二人のためだけにやるわけではないわよ。
Geez, we aren't doing this for you two at all.
あら、そう。
Oh, of course.
でも、その他で言うと、何のために？
But why are you doing it?
白百合会がみんなは当然として、紅バラ会として争った私たちにしても。
You see, I love these society members. The other society members fight against you.
みんなの総意で共学化に舵を切った以上、できるだけそれに協力したいのよ。ねえ。
This is genuine integration. You want to help you as much as we can, right? Yes.
もちろんです。
Of course.
ということよ。
You see?
そっか。そうよね。
You see? Of course. We just nodded happily. If actually was happier now that when Rise sparkled as once before. This is the fruit of last year's labor. So now for the two be please.
では、みんな、これからの一年は、共学化を成功に導くため、精一杯、頑張っていきましょう。
Well, everyone, let's work as hard as we can to make generation a success. We all shouted our game with his sound's declaration. Next time, let's play Evangile with Happiness. Blind. We'll continue Reese's epilogue. Until then.